There are answers to get out of it. I think there's a very obvious one, by the way, which is staring everyone in the face, which is in all of our countries, we have this term, the silent majority. You know,
Yes.
everyone's always talking about the silent majority. The number of people in recent weeks who've said to me, look, I know this person who owns a business. They make, and it's literally things like, they make frilly flowers or something, or they make doilies, or, it's always sort of something completely harmless. And somebody finds out that they didn't make a statement on Black Lives Matter, and bang, the thing comes for them. So you always hear the same story. So eventually they did, and eventually they posted the right thing, and they said the right thing, and they bowed, and they took the knee, and they raised the fist, and they danced, and so on. Mm. But my suggestion is, why is the majority silent? Why does it only speak if it speaks at elections? Why? Once you work out what the force, I mean, you know this from MMA, but we haven't worked out fast enough, we should have done by now, that our entire society is being knocked off kilter by a very small number of people hitting very, very hard at the margins. And that is answerable, but it is only answerable if that majority stops being silent. It's not answerable if a few people scattered around the globe are allowed to talk about the difficult issues of the day. It's only answerable if the silent majority stops being silent. And that means nothing less than a mass act of resistance of people against the dishonest actors. It is to speak up and say, I will not, for instance, go through indoctrination training at my workplace. I will not be made to sit in a workshop with somebody who knows less than me, telling me to educate myself. I will not continue to be humiliated in this fashion. And there are various ways you can do that. The most threatening, by the way, and it's not a nice one, but the most threatening is to say, I will not partake in the re-racialization of my society and the attacks on people by racial group, whatever that grouping is. I will not attack black people as a mass. I will not attack white people as a mass. I will not talk on these terms. And if that happened at every corporation in America, this could stop. And the only reason it doesn't stop is because the majority has been cowed. And that's why I go back to that woman in the restaurant in Washington. Everybody could say, I understand legitimate grievances, but I will not be cowed by people who are at this stage trying to bully an entire society to go along silently with a project we cannot agree to.